r/ask Reddit. What is an unwritten rule that all guys follow? If possible, every other urinal. The office building I work at has 3 urinals. I always choose 1 or 3. A dude who works in one of the other offices always chooses urinal 2, whether 1 and or 3 are open or not. One of these days I'm going to explain man law to him. Urinal 2 can only be used if both 1 and 3 are occupied. If a friend buys you a drink, you don't pay it back, you just buy the next round. Studied this in anthropology, reciprocal bonding if I recall correctly. One of my psych professors has done a few experiments on this, specifically taking turns shouting rounds in Australian drinking culture. Turns out people don't like when you skip out on shouting. Who would have thought? If a bro dies while lifting, put more weight on the bar, then call 911. This one is great. Help me bro, help me, put more weight on this bar. More weight. Do not, in any way, be that guy. Oh, duck that guy. That guy is literally the worst. Typing them here would defeat the purpose of them being unwritten. This the only comment that matters. After applying restraints to objects in the flatbed of a truck, saying yep, that's not going anywhere is an absolute necessity. If it's really good, you gotta pat it twice. Also, tug on it gently to show that it can handle highway speeds. Don't look over in the urinals. Just don't. Some guy turned to me at the bathroom the other day and told me I had a nice watch. Duckin' weird, but I'll take the compliment. Shoulder replied, nice dong. If there is poop caked onto the side of the bowl, you try and piss it off. Even if you can't, you try to soften it up a little so the next guy can come in and finish the job at it. Top comment about poop and piss. Never change Reddit, never change. Loving that this has come up multiple times in this thread. Do your duty, men. It's kind of like a minigame. When you go in for a handshake, you don't grab the other man's penis. Edit. Thank you kind stranger for the silver. My first award, and it's about not grabbing another man's penis. Wait until I tell my mom. Edit. Thank you kind stranger for the gold. My first one. I'll tell my gram about. She always celebrates my success in life. Edit. Success, not succession. Thanks. Or to correct. Thank you for your wisdom. That's not what my uncle taught me. When someone enters the bathroom, sniffle or cough to let them know you're in there. I swear this one is underrated. We all have to be tough when sometimes the spider does scare you. Spiders never scare me. Wasps on the other hand. Yeah, I have a rule with insects and arachnids. I see you once and you aren't disturbing me or going for my food or something, I'll let bygones be bygones. But if I see you again, you're dead. Exceptions are bees and wasps. Bees, I'll do whatever it takes to get them out of my house, but I won't kill them for obvious reasons. And on the inverse, wasps just get killed, no second chances or anything. Just death. If your eyes meet another guy's on the bus or train, you have less than a second to look away. Or else you gotta stare until they look away or you feel like beach. Alpha. The local football team was playing in the finals a few weeks ago. I recognized one of the players walking around the mall only a few hours before the game. I saw him and he saw me looking. Then it was too late to look away. He wasn't going to back down and neither did I. We both just stared at each other without any expression until we walked past each other. I am glad I didn't give in. LOL. In hindsight, I probably should have given in to him to give him a confidence boost before the game. LOL. But stuff that. LOL. Not up for an acquaintance. Not down for a stranger. If you wanna assert pure dominance, you wink. To add to this, to assert complete dominance, undress yourself and strike a T-pose while winking at everyone in the room. Space between urinals. Don't want to see your penis, man. I just got it the way I like it though. Are you a peacock? When you dry your ass or balls with a towel, it resets by the next day and you can use that side for your face again. I do not understand why it's a problem to dry balls and, after that, the face with the same towel. Serious, you just washed yourself. It should be clean. You expect a woman to take it in the mouth. So where is the problem of sharing a towel for balls and face? Yep. This makes no sense unless you are not actually washing in the shower. I mean, how dirty are folks' balls getting between the shower and grabbing a towel? After I shower you could eat off my balls. In fact, I would heartily encourage it. Never get involved in a land war in Asia. Never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line. Unless, of course, you're the Mongols. If you see a stain at the bottom of the toilet, use the stream of your pee to try and clean it off. Even if you don't succeed, you need to do your part. If not you, the next guy will, or the next, and so on. Everybody needs to do their part. I'm doing my part. If you have to get up for beer, you must ask if anyone else needs one. Pro tip, throw 6 in a small cooler with an ice pack and take it to the couch. Then you only have to get up for that long as feel your organs settling back into place. Piss. Couch tailgating is where it's at. Jesus. When someone gets backed up and is clearly in pain, just shut up for a minute or two and let him do a proper systems diagnosis. Only then should you ask if he's okay. I remember one time I fell straight through the roof while working right in front of my dad, and the wise man stood there as I sat in agony for a solid 30 seconds before saying a word. A good father that man was. Go have a smoke. Don't ducking milk it. It's okay to abandon your friends on a night out if you're getting laid, depending on said friend's drunkenness. True, there was this one time I missed out on an amazing experience with the hottest girl to ever use a pickup line on me because my buddy was having a panic attack as the M kicked in hard. If a bro is like really upset about something, just crushed because of family shit, or women, or work, or whatever, said bro is required to request one of his other bros to come over / go to the bar. It's 2019. Bros no longer let bros be bummed out alone. We talk it out now. Bro. So true. I had to move back home after years away after a bad breakup. First night I was home, had 2 bros I haven't seen in years drop everything to meet me at a bar. If you come across someone with your same shirt outfit, it's mandatory to salute or high five. You forgot to mention bald guys saying nice haircut to each other. That's a ducking classic. One small perk of balding by the age of 25. We don't have that much going for us, comma. We don't fight at weddings. On the flip side, you may have a scrap at your buddy's super soft birthday party. That's a Texas size 10 for good buddy. When hugging as a greeting or goodbye, 2 pats. When hugging as a genuine, intimate embrace, 3 pats. 1 is rude. 4 is just weird. Man, I hug the shit out of my friends. If I'm not going to see them for months, I'm going to give that MF a 10-second hug. Maybe give the bum a bit of a squeeze. Automatic high fives. Hand goes up. The temptation is unbearable. Aim for the elbow. You'll never duck upper H5. After further review, my fellows, you're correct. AIM is not the right word, but it did make me wonder. Do chicks focus on the kneecap when they kick a guy in the nuts? We may never truly know, cause that's another bro code. No kicking in the SHNUTS. No, I think you're meant to hit the hand. Not necessarily a rule, but every man knows the head nod. Up if you know M. Down if you don't. Up, you expose your neck as a sign of trust in a friend. Down, you cover your neck with your chin as a sign of respect to a potential threat. Don't spend your diamonds on a hoe, notch. And do not use gold armor. Don't use gold at all. Rounds of drinks. You never skip your round if you're partaking. And to add to that, if you offer to buy a round of shots, and people take the shots, you never hold that over someone else's head. Open bracket. I.e. I bought all of you guys shots, now you buy me some. When at a stop sign and you are in the passenger seat, you lean back so the driver can see past you and if the way is clear. Girls seem to need to be told, but guys just seem to do it automatically. It only takes your dad yelling at you to move your head once as a child. Holy crap, I only realized I did this until now. I'm surprised no one's mentioned this. If there's 1 beer left in your friend's fridge and it's not yours, you don't take it, you leave it for him, unless he offers it to you, in which case it becomes fair game. As a person addendum though, if you are the friend that does take the last beer without asking, then you owe that friend a case of beer, but that's my own rule, which you can use as your own. If a bro says he's going to take a leak while camping in the woods, don't follow him with a magnifying glass. I feel like there's a story behind this one, but let's just leave it as is. You must question your masculinity or purchasing habits if you can't bring all the bags in from the car in one trip. There are a few exceptions to this rule. If it didn't fit in the main part of the cart, it doesn't count as an extra trip. Things like large bags of pet food, large bags of rice, packages of water bottles, just buy reusable ones. Get a pass. Basically, if it took 2 hands to get it in the cart and doesn't fit in a bag, you are clear. If you have to use a flat cart in the store, you get a pass. Fragile items get a pass. If you had to put down your seats or couldn't close the trunk, you get a pass. If you have luggage of more than one person, especially if you have kids or a female, so multiple shopping stops may require multiple bag trips. You are still required to try and do it in as few trips as possible. You are exempt if you have to carry a kid. Never, ever make eye contact whilst eating a banana. Or only make eye contact and just deep throat that MF. Damn straight. Always bring the banana to your mouth to take a bite, not the other way around. And always show your teeth when you do so. This will ensure that no one mistakes your tasty snack for blowjob practice. Don't make it a problem and it won't be one. If you can, avoid going in a urinal directly adjacent to one which is being used. Look straight ahead or slightly up when using a urinal. If it's quiet in the bathroom, try to silence your pee by aiming it onto the back wall and not directly into the urinal cake. Lack of noise actually makes it less awkward. Don't duck your homie's girl. Some people like to break the rules though. Don't ever stand too close to a female stranger. You ain't trying to catch a case. Never borrow your roommate's underwear when all yours are waiting to be washed but you haven't bothered to do laundry. Wait, do people do that? No, because of the rule. If 2 people bump into each other, if nobody says anything, that's fine. If one says sorry, you are an ass. If you both say sorry, then no one's an ass. Edit. Didn't expect this to actually get any attention. Cool. You don't hold a door open for another guy. You push all the way out and then it's on the other guy to catch it before it closes. Keep it to 3 ejects a day. But every guy needs to come to this conclusion on their own. Every young man needs to go on a journey of trying to set a record only to realize that after a while your balls just can't take anymore. Always say no homo after helping out your homie nut. Unfortunately, not all guys follow this, but they all should. No talking in the bathroom. The last thing in the world I want to do while I have my dong out is engage in pointless pleasantries with you. Ducking chat. Pinch and roll. Head nod when approaching someone you know. Bring back a man's tools. If you break it, replace it. That's a real man's rule. All the urinal rules are just fun to break when you're older. Never show your pen before she gets horny. Don't take your friend's wife on a cruise. Urinate all over your backyard to assure your position as the alpha male. I would say keep your dong in your pants while in public. Unfortunately, not all people follow this, but close enough. I refer you to the full version of Barney Stinson's The Bro Code. If you happen to be walking behind a woman and you two are alone, go to a different route street or let her go far ahead. It's cliche, but don't sleep with bro's mom, sis. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.